I loved being at community college. I went there because I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do with my life.
If you're a full-time student, you're practically doing classes every day. Like I have classes 6 days a week right now. It's not good.
It's such a big deal.
All these universities and community colleges and a high school district have signed up for really a bold design question. The piece of the challenge that we're working on in this first session is what we call the understand phase. What is happening, particularly for those students that are not completing? So we're actually looking at what we call a journey map to see where we're losing people in the pipeline from high school, community college, transfer to bachelor completion.
You might want to put a poster along with it.
How many students are actually coming into the 2-year, transferring, and then graduating?
What do we need to know to create your transfer story? And I think that all of you are saying this is where the data gets kind of hard, right? You're like, yes, this is the number, but that's not the real story. That's okay, that's what this is about, right? Is having this conversation.
One of the biggest problems is that students who transfer lose a significant number of credits. They've spent 6 years, they haven't got a bachelor's degree and they haven't got an associate's degree, they have a high school diploma. That's the national issue.
1,636 transferred to UNT. Sometimes the students just disappear and they'll take the failing grades in the class. They don't even go through an official withdrawal, which would allow us to have a conversation with them.
So when we're thinking about our assumptions, where do they go?
Sometimes when you're in a meeting, we don't look at what we should do, we look at what we can do.
Really kind of thought of completely new ideas and pulling those together.
Maybe you had an offering of online courses, right? And they will be taking, are they more likely to take more courses or less, and are they able to complete them accordingly?
One of the biggest ahas is trying to find out where some of these students are going. We were kind of surprised when we actually put all the numbers up and then you saw them.
Was there a roadblock for those students that we want to learn more about?
The well-intendedness of the let's get students through the pipeline has some very unintended consequences for our students.
The thinking that's going to do what we want to do has to be really big and bold.
Try to think about the big number you need to get to so that your design principles support the possibility that you can actually get to that size.
Creating together an empathy map for students. Taking a small leap of faith and getting accepted to base and kind of really open it up and was like, you know what, I can actually do this. The application process, like all the recommendations.
Once I put my mind onto something, I try to make it work.
There are things that we can be doing better to make sure that everybody has a more seamless pathway as they move from community college into universities.
How do you design models from the student's point of view? And that's where design thinking really helps.
Our main goal is the graduation of the students, so now we can collaborate and being able to get that work together.
One of the great things about the design challenge is it's really focused on the student's perspective. Like, start with the student, don't start with the institution.
And the Legion's saying, well, I just don't know, but I know that I got it.
And the other thing that I was thinking
So rapidly approaching close to 50% of our students are transferring students. So we feel that it's really important to have strong partners.
I think one of the outcomes that we would like to see as a team is that they're going from a high school through a community college and into a university, and they're actually getting the degree.
This is our effort that we're making, a collaboration, being able to come up with outside solutions, different solutions that maybe we had not considered before.
Sit down today and talk about what questions we don't know the answers to.
Our hope is we find good solutions that move us forward and that we can use on our campus.